Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Allen, interim principal. This is going to serve as our grade level assemblies for this year. Unfortunately, we can't all be together in the auditorium because of social distancing and the fact that we have to wear masks. But I just want to remind you of a couple of things just to start of our school year. After you watch this video, you will watch your actual individual grade level video done by your class advisors to give you information regarding your class. I want to encourage everyone to make sure that they're contacting their guidance counselor if they have any questions, but guidance will also be coming and doing small group information sessions with each grade level. They're just now finishing with 12th grade, and they're going to make sure they move into 7th grade before Halloween, and then after Halloween, we'll make sure that we get grades 8, 9, 10, and 11 with your guidance counselors. Just a couple of reminders. I think that everyone in the building has been doing an amazing job. I want to make sure everyone is wearing their masks in the building and that we're social distancing as much as possible. I know that things are not as normal as we'd like them to be, but in order to get back to normal, we kind of have to do these safety things to make sure that we're staying healthy and safe, and then in January, hopefully, we can all be together again, we hope. So make sure you're wearing your masks correctly. Make sure you're washing your hands as much as possible or using hand sanitizer. You're distancing yourselves from your friends even when walking down the hallway in the cafeteria. We just want to make sure everyone is safe. Also, please make sure that when you're coming into the building in the morning for all of our hybrid students that you're doing that health attestation before you come into the building. It's so much easier to do it at home or in the car or in the bus or on your way. Because once you come in the building, we don't want a bottleneck at the doors as you guys are doing your health screening. Do it at home, take a screenshot, and that way when you get here, you're just flashing your iPad and we know that you're coming in. For those kids who are coming in for the PSAT and SAT on Wednesday, juniors and seniors, make sure you're also doing your health screening. Ms. LaCashe is going to put out an email to you of directions on how to put it on your cell phone. So you don't have to bring your iPad if you don't want to, because we will have to collect those iPads and cell phones when you do come here, but we need you to have it so you can have your health screening done before you come into the building for the SAT and PSAT. And we're going to have very clear directions for you this afternoon on how we would like you to come into the building to make sure that we are social distancing and making sure that we're keeping everyone safe. Once again, we're planning some activities for the end of the month of October and also into November. We're going to make sure we try to keep things as normal as possible. I was happy to see that so many of you are running for office this year. We got the videos and the speeches, and they look phenomenal, and can't wait to display those in the next couple of weeks and then also do our elections. And I also am so happy to hear that so many of you have asked about activities and clubs and that you want to become involved. And we're so happy that you're waiting for us, and we're getting ready for you. Trust me. We're going to make sure that everything gets going before the end of the month. We just want to make sure that we do it the correct way, and we're ready for you in complete, total way to go. Okay? The other thing I want to just mention to you is sports. I know that many of you are athletes, and I know that some of you for the fall sports have been meeting with the fall coaches, which has been great. It's been nice for them to see you on these Google Meets, but hopefully in January we will start with sports. We're hoping that we'll start with the winter sports, meaning basketball, girls and boys, and we're not sure about wrestling yet, but there will be a schedule coming out for sports if in fact we are able to start those in January, and we're hoping we are. If we cannot, there will be the same type of program that we're doing for fall sports now with the varsity coaches to make sure they're getting in touch and staying with our athletes. So with that said, just make sure that everyone is logging on to your classes. You're keeping up with all of your work. I'm begging you, please do not fall behind in your work. Grades are still going to be done, and those grades are going to be based on the work that you produce with your teachers. If you are having problems with technology or understanding your work, please make sure that you are getting in contact with your teachers. An extra help schedule will be coming out in the next couple of weeks to make sure that if you need the extra help, we'll be able to offer that to you through a virtual Google Meet after school, starting between 3:45 and 4 o'clock. There's the bell. And we want to make sure that you guys are successful in your classes And if you are having trouble, make sure you have resources. You have us here. You can contact me. You can contact Ms. LaCastri, Mr. Barahona, Mr. Giratano, or Mr. Kenny, VAPs, to make sure that you're successful in anything that you need. Please don't hesitate to email or call us or ask, okay? We're here to help. We know we're not all together in the building, but we're gonna try to make it feel like we're as together as possible through this very unusual time. All right, everyone take care, and we'll see you soon.